My biggest pet peeve is people who shoot the Star-Kissed tuna cans back like it's a Jello shot. Like, put that can away. Your breath is on fire. That is the biggest pet peeve. They can just open and eat them like, no, I got that from Daniel Tosh, but it's true though. People just slam it back like it's a tequila shot. Like, why are you slamming that back like that? That's not good for your stomach. And it leaves a bad smell. Get the little packs and everything and just like, ugh.
Oh gosh. People posting their feet on Instagram. Probably. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh, well, there's multiple ones, but my biggest pet peeve, which is probably silly to most, is the toilet paper. Like, it has to go over on top. The fact that it goes underneath, like, grosses me the fuck out. Excuse my language. Hopefully you can believe that. It is very, very irritating. When people, like, I speak Spanish, so they're like, oh, so are you Mexican? No offense, like, to Mexicans or anything, but I'm like, there's so many other people that speak other, you know, like from Chile or Spain or, you know, other places. So I think that would be one of my biggest pet peeves.
I hate people ride around in dirty cars, have a nice car and always be dirty.
People not laughing at my jokes. It's just annoying.
When I'm sweating and people start to touch me, you know, and this fucking annoys me. I always say like, don't touch me please, I'm sweating.
My biggest pet peeve is when I'm riding in the car with my mom and she's trying to sing along to the radio, but she doesn't know the words, so she's always like a half a second behind.
When people are walking their dogs and they let them poop on my lawn and then they don't pick it up.
Long lines.
Toothpicks. I really hate it. It really annoys me.
When people like lick their fingers and then like eat food, like sharing food, appetizers and stuff. It's pretty nasty.
Bad tippers. Go into a restaurant and you don't tip your bartender, you don't tip your server properly. That is my biggest pet peeve. Instantly on a first date, cut off.
Probably spitting in a water fountain.
Well, I really hate loud people at my school. Like, I don't know, just like I'll go to school in the morning and people just be yelling for no reason. Like they'll be talking to their friends like this close and they'll just be like loud. I don't, yeah, that's it, that's it. Yeah. Annoying people.
People not using their blinkers drives me crazy.
Bad drivers. Biggest pet peeve. I ride a motorcycle to work every single day. Absolute pet peeve is bad drivers.
I think the biggest pet peeve overall is, I mean, when people act entitled, I would say. I think, you know, we're all put on this earth as like equal, and I don't really believe that any one person should really feel like they're better than others. I would also say a more lighthearted one, when people smack their lips when they eat, which I'm sometimes a culprit of, but it's really annoying.
When people have big nose hairs coming out of their nose and like ear hairs coming out of their ear, I don't know why it bothers me so much.
Bad surgeons.
Have you had experience with one?
No, I am a surgeon, so I don't like bad surgeons.
My biggest pet peeve would have to be chapped lips. Bad spelling.
I guess it might be people who pretend to be listening and they're not. So you realize that they're not really listening to you at all, you know. And I guess that would be it.
Stupidity. Hate. Anger. Negative people.
My biggest pet peeve, honestly, like, is a female with attitude problem. Because female with attitude problem, don't get me wrong, I understand she may be uptight about something or whatever the case may be, but never lash out on somebody to the simple fact if they're being considerate and approaching in the right way. If you approach somebody the right way, you should be came at the right way with the same respect.
When people undermine me, that's my biggest pet peeve, definitely.
When people are prejudiced about other people, it really annoys me because they don't know other people's experiences and they don't know what they're going through, and that really bothers me. So
think about what you say before you say it. Like that really bothers me when people just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like jump to conclusions with like an answer to a question. Like mainly with like things like issues today as far as like gay or stuff like that. I'm not, but like, you know, I got cousins and stuff who are, and you know, they feel offended, so like that's a big issue for me. Like, it's okay to feel how you feel about it, but I feel like if it's negative, just hold it in, be mindful that people have feelings, so